Hey, welcome back. Today we're gonna make this adorable little lantern, which is why I have the lights off today. Show you how it looks with a little tea light in there. And we're gonna make this project, and it comes with a little gift tag, and it's the gift box. And then I'll show you how to add these little embellishments and the light in there after. So let's get started. So now that you have everything cut out, and of course this is what it comes with, just in case I didn't share that with you. Four pages of vellum so that it'll fit these holes that I'm going to show you, the tag you can use later, and then once you're weeded, your 4th of July um, lantern. And so first thing I want to do is identify, like, anytime you have words or anything like that, if you're looking at it and you can read it, that's the top. And so you can take, to help remember this, right, go ahead and fold your score lines towards the back side. This way you're not accidentally putting the vellum on the wrong side, gluing the wrong sides together. Alright, so just pinching that. And I also like to pinch the bottoms. Just kind of get them in place, and then I'll also go ahead and just do a quick pinch at the top. And then this is the lid and the fold over. And then we'll lay it over on this side. And as I mentioned before, I like to use the Barely Art Precision Craft Glue. I'm not sponsored or anything, I just like their glue. I put a pin in it to keep it from drying out. And we won't really need a tag, that's really for afterwards. And we're going to show you where these big pieces go and the little pieces go. So I think I got a little glue on there already. So go ahead and start to, I'm using this thing a lot here. Glue around the outside. It's kind of like where I like to start, and then come on the inside, go in between the shapes, in between the letters. And then anytime you're going to have anything thin or dangly, I like to put glue on those as well, because that'll just stick to the vellum. Okay, because this is one of the larger sides, so take a larger sheet. And what you can do, besides getting my own hair in the way, is with this folded up, you can actually butt it up against that and then just kind of push it in place. Turn it over for you. You can see it says 4th. It's not backwards. All right, proud of myself. Now that's never happened. Of course it has, so this is why I'm telling you to be careful. Alright, so we're going to glue this to the next big side. You don't have to go in any particular order, just whatever you want to do. We're going to be gluing them all anyway, but I figure I might as well just stay with the large size here real quick. Alright, large side, large piece. We got our tab folded up there. Go ahead and butt it against it. And then what I like to do is, like, if this fits perfectly, but if yours cut a little short for some reason, just make sure that it's covering over all the cutout areas. That's really all we're trying to do. Press, press, press. And anytime you have these little extra, I call them the hangover pieces, right? I always try to make sure they're pressed to the vellum that we glued, so that way they don't accidentally break off. You know, kids like to pull on things, check things out. It'll just help it last longer. But it is paper, so it's delicate. Same thing here, go around the outside, go on the insides, get any dangly pieces. Really nothing's dangling, but hey, we'll just help reinforce it. Now this one actually they have holes here and holes here, so what you can do is kind of line these up, and as you can see I'm a little off, and I kind of do that on purpose because I'm going to show you. It's okay. It's okay. As I mentioned, for this particular project, you need the one piece of cardstock, colored cardstock that you want to use, and a piece of vellum to cut out these covers, and then glue. If you want weeding tool, you can use your weeding tool. And then I'm going to show you at the end here, like, some ribbon and embellishments and stuff. See how this one lines up nice. Go ahead and push that on. I know there's an extra cut over there. It's going to be hidden. I'll be honest, should have deleted it. And I think it is deleted on the one you're going to get. Now you did notice, like, this is a different size. And so one optional tool is just a simple hole punch. Right? So that's something I like just to keep handy. This one's a little big for my liking, but hey, it works. We'll use it. But if you have a smaller one, go ahead and use that. And then I'm going to use, life isn't always perfect. Just grab some scissors, and if you want to get rid of that little extra bit area, you can just come back and hit it again. Same with this one, not quite centered. That's okay, hit it with a hole punch, you're good to go. And then the last bit we need to do is these sides. Go ahead and push these back into place. This is such an easy and fast project. I think you'll love it. I have this in red, white, and blue colors. Honestly, just change the color of your paper and you're good to go. And I used 65-pound craft paper, well, 65-pound cardstock that I got from Michael's. It was the Recollections collection. And it was the solid, I believe it was navy. I think actually it was called indigo, is what this blue one is called. And what I'm doing here is I'm just kind of lining up the sides after I glue them, and then I'm pressing it in place. And what you might not see is that I'm pressing this edge in here while I'm also pressing on this side. So just pay attention there. If you find that it separates, I mean, you can add more glue. No big there. Oh, you can also use double-sided sticky tape. I didn't do that on this one, obviously, but you can. That might be even faster, and it's definitely less messier. I usually end up rubbing glue off of my fingers for a while. It's okay. I like a little mess. Alright, pressing it together. You get a little bit on there, no big deal. Just rub it off and line up my ends. You got just a little bit of time there before it gets too tacky. But once you mount everything up, you'll be okay there. Like I said, just kind of press it, hold it for a moment. And I like to fold down the side. That's the lid, that's the top. Look how cute. Now, and then you have your little gift tag. Now for extra embellishment stuff, right? And this is sticking out a little bit, so I'm gonna add a little bit more glue right here. You know, this is a good time to do it. You can use this as a treat box. You can use it as a little gift box. One thing I like to do is actually have this like red and white ribbon. Now I got this at Hobby Lobby. I have this here, and it's this big old long thing, right? So you could use it for multiple projects. And it was like $2.99. It was for the 4th. So whenever you're watching this, it's for the 4th in 2025. If they still have some at your Hobby Lobby, because I know poor Joann's went out of business. Is I was actually just for decoration, just sticking it in here. But you could actually glue it to the inside if you wanted to. And it's got some wire in here, so it's bendable, just to make it cute. I mean, how fun is that? And it's already twisted, but you know, you can actually straighten this out because it is just plain old wire. And of course, this doesn't come with this. It's just, if you want to twist it back up, you just run your finger around there, put it into place. And then let me see, there's one last thing. And this is wire, so we can just bend it to our liking till it decides to stay in the holes there for us. I mean, it's just something cute to have on your table. And look how cute that is. Another optional thing. This I actually got on clearance when Joann was going out, thinking it was white, but actually it's multicolored. And so you can put candy in here in the beginning for the kids, and then at nighttime, just to keep it more exciting, we can drop this little bugger in there. See if I can close the lid. Give you a show and tell here. Let me try. And find my light. I think I can see what we can do here. Kind of show you what it looks like with the light off. Like this one being a color one actually works out great for the 4th of July because it just kind of goes through different shades and stuff. It goes through like red, blue, green, white. Seems to be a little bit slow for us this time. There we go. Now it's starting to make its way. But how cute would that be at nighttime? You know, just out on the tables and something for the kids to take home with them or whatever. You know, little night lights for them. So that's it. I hope you enjoyed making this cute little lantern with me today. And, you know, if you didn't make it along with me today, you can stop by sarahproutydesigns.etsy.com. I have individual colors in red, white, and blue. And then I also have a bundle set. And in it, all of those, you get the SVG, the PNG, the JPEG, the XF, and the PDF. So for the bundle, you get 15 files. And then for the individual colors, you get all those files for that particular color. Thanks for watching. And then Join me for my next video where I show you just the parade of all the lanterns that I've made. So happy crafting.